Hi, as a math teacher, the number one question I get asked is, can you show me how to do this again? Or how do you remember that whole process? To be honest with you, I don't remember how to do anything. I just build it every single time. And here's what I do for the assignment that we have in class. We were asked to find the area of a pentagon. Now note that my pentagon is not drawn very well. It doesn't have to be. Okay. It's actually pretty good. I was asked for finding the area of a pentagon with a given radius. Area of a regular pentagon with radius equal to 3, let's say. I know I said 2 yesterday, I'm going to say 3, spice it up a little bit. So the number one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the center of the circle. And because this is a regular pentagon, I'm going to draw lines that go out to every single one of these. Now when I do this, we're going to find that because it's regular, we actually have 5 identical triangles in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the area of one of them. Area equals the area of a triangle times 5. Now line is the area of a triangle. The area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. That means that your base is going to be over here, and your height is going to be in here. So now what we have to do is get it all set up. So let's turn around and let's draw this triangle on the side so we can actually work with it. Now if I have a radius of 3, that means that these two are both number 3, and I've drawn this triangle over here. Now if those two are 3, and I know that I need to split this in half, then I have my height here, and the height actually makes a right angle. So what I know that I can do is I know that I can remove this, and I can work with only one of the triangles. So we have a right triangle now. I'm going to use a little bit of trigonometry. Before I do that, we have to find out what this angle is. So here's what we do know. This whole thing in here is 360 degrees. But the angle is going to be 1 of 5. And that's 72 degrees. So this angle over here, which is this one, is going to be half of that. So this over here is 36. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a calculator. Okay, and I'm going to identify from 36. Here is the opposite, which is also half the base. And this is also C, as I'm going to call it. So what I'm going to do is I know that the sine of 36 is going to be my value C over 3, because that's the opposite divided by the hypotenuse. I also know that my cosine of 36 is going to be H over 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my calculator and I'm going to type in 3 times sine 36, and I get 1.763. And then I'm going to type in 3 times cosine 36. And then I'm going to get 2.427. Now my C is half the base, so I know that if I want to figure out what my base is, I need to multiply that by 2. When I do that, I get 3.526. So now my goal is, I want to find out the area of the triangle. The base, 3.526, times the height, 2.427, divided by 2. When I divide that by 2, I get that my area of the triangle is 4.279. Now what I want to do, because the area of the pentagon is 5 times the area of the triangle, I want to take this and I want to multiply it by 5. I say in my calculator, and I get my total area is 21.395. And that's how we solve this problem.